This is a walkthrough from Monster Hunter Freedom on the PSP. This walkthrough will provide basic information on how to complete village quests using the Great Sword. The items used in these hunts will also be no holds barred, meaning that any set of items will be used to complete them. Hello, my name is Regnella, or Reg as some of my friends have been known to call me, and this is my first video commentary. And my plan here is to walk you through these hunts for Monster Hunter Freedom for the PSP. And the hunt that we're doing right now is we are raiding a wyvern's nest. So we're gonna steal an egg. And this is nowhere near as easy as it sounds. In fact, the two best items you want to have with you on this hunt is a power juice and dung bombs. And if you don't have any of those, this quest is going to be exceedingly difficult. So, if you were watching at the beginning, you noticed my first two mistakes is I accidentally ate one of my rare steaks and I put my stamina at maximum. The reason why these two are mistakes is, of course, one, I already have rations that I can use, and since I can't take those outside of the quest, it would have been ideal to use that. And secondly, the power juice gains stamina 1 level. So by the time I use the power juice, my stamina will already be full, and so there would be no point. Now, if you are first playing this game, this is probably going to be one of the most terrifying sights you're going to see. And if you think that you're going to take this guy on as you currently are, you're either really brave or really, really stupid. And while going through this, I first thought that he was going to fly away, which wasn't the case. And then I thought I can try sneaking past him, which, again, this is not going to work out very well. When being around a Rathalos at your current level, you just do not want to take him on. You will be fucked completely. And now it's Area 5, where the eggs are here. And to make this an annoyance, you got Velociprey just scattered all over on the inside of this place. And since I haven't been playing for a while, my aim and my skill with the Great Sword is a little, well, off. So this is going to take me a little bit. As you can see, these guys are just jumping everywhere. It's hard to get a fix on just one of them. And I'm really used to killing these guys in one strike, so it gets even more irritating when I make them go flying and then they just get right back up. And as soon as I saw that eye, I was freaking. I thought the Rathalos was gonna make a lovely little appearance and just ruin my day, which luckily for me it didn't happen. Now, I'm gonna take on this last Velociprey, kill him. I'm gonna get up to the sledge. Well, on the sledge, just before you take the egg, you want to use that power juice so your stamina will stop decreasing. And here you are gonna run like hell. And And because you have an egg with you, not only is your movement speed considerably lowered, it also makes you look even more ridiculous than being chased by a monster. And before, you had heard the Rathalos' call, which means he's now tailing you, quite literally. When you steal a Wyvern egg, the Wyvern itself will continuously follow you. And just imagine, this is only one quest where you have to take one egg out of, I think, at least 3 or 4. And I don't care who you are or how good you've become in this game series. Your invulnerability in this does not make any difference whatsoever. As soon as you get hit once, you drop that egg. So the amount of frustration it can be when you are so close to safe zone only to get hit by like a Vespoid and then it breaks. Or maybe in this situation where you have 3 Velociprey noticing you at once and you going, oh shit. But luckily, since they have a fairly predictable attack pattern, it doesn't matter so much. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a spoiler here. And one of the later egg hunts that I've done on the PS2 version of this game, I thought it was home free when I had the Wyvern egg and I hit Area 1, but as soon as I hit Area 1 and everything loaded, I noticed that place was filled with Velociprey. So, it was like, yay, home free! Oh crap. So never assume that you're safe when having an egg unless you're at base camp. And even when you're at base camp, don't ever think that you've got this in the bag until you have that egg in the item box. Now comes the most boring part of all, waiting for the quest to actually finish. Because you can't do any gestures, even on quests, offline anyway. It just becomes even more boring. Now, I had to play a little bit before recording to get that power juice, and I had to sell a bunch of items, including my Kutku scales. And to get a couple more from that quest was quite a gift to behold. Now I'm just doing some of the most boring parts of the quest, or the game, rather. Just collecting some items from the farm. I can only imagine how easy the very first Monster Hunter game would have been if it had a farm. Because if it did, it'd make item gathering so much easier. And this is a force of habit right here. I usually check what sort of items I can get almost before every quest. And sometimes it irritates even me. And right now it's time to take on the Velocidrome, the pack leader of the Velociprey.